thinking about it. There we are. We're live. I didn't do all the stuff this time lately. Hang on. I got to do it. Here we go. I'm going to play some music. That's right, man. Let's put a little background. There's the background. All right. There we go. Now we're going to start. Hey, what's going on? Let's rock out for a minute. Some generic StreamYard rock. All right, that's enough of that shit. Okay, as you can tell by the titles on the screen, I am Brandon. We got Griffin. We got Jake Perry. Hello, guys. There's 3 of us this week, and we're going to make it work.
Yep. All right.
But we do have 4 lists. You see Hack, who was also here last week with you, Jake, which is weird because I never have the same people twice. I just try to, pretend like I have enough friends to cover this every week. And Griffin, you're on the first ever top 9, so welcome back.
Yeah.
And I love your shirt again. And but Hack is out doing good deeds, I guess. He's the angel of the highway. He's on the side of the road and helping out people with their automobiles.
Isn't that bad for his image, though?
Should we say any of this stuff, or should we just talk shit that he's not here? Let's say he got
shit that he's not here.
Scratch all of that. He got drunk, and he got in a fight at the bar that's literally 2 doors down from his trailer. He lost the fight. He lost the fight badly. And you should have seen what happened to the chicken afterwards. I was going to say those Girl Scouts got their money finally for those cookies. And whooped his ass. So, but we're gonna make up for it because usually we do like you guys we all take away 2 from everyone's list. You guys will take away 3, and that'll even it out. It's like he's here without having to hear his bullshit. We're here. I said we're gonna talk shit. I said we're gonna talk shit about him because he couldn't make the gig, but it's of course we're gonna talk shit. That's what we do.
Yeah.
If we didn't love the guy, we'd say, oh, he's helping his uncle with his prostate or something. I don't know, but so we got a missing Hack. We got a half asleep me because I've been filming goats and chickens all damn day. I got some sweet fresh eggs out of the deal though, so that's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Griffin, what's been going on with you, sir?
Not a lot, man. Heading out to WrestleMania tomorrow, so looking forward to that.
Well, you have a safe drive and enjoy the show. I'll see you there in that crowd. I'll be like, there he is. It's right there. That's him, that little dot right there. Because the lights are going to glare off that ad. And right there he is.
It'll be like watching the old muscle figures wrestle. They'll be so
dude,
small
I have a
from where I'm
bag
at.
of those. I have a bag of those, and I have every single damn one of them.
That is awesome.
I don't have the colored ones. I just like the pink ones.
Yep.
We don't
That's
like
all I
those.
ever had.
We don't like those colored muscles.
Yeah, on the final episode.
Yeah, it's that kind of party. Oh, please cancel me, please. That's the best advertising in the world. That's like back in my day, like the PMRC would put labels on albums. That's how we knew which albums to buy.
Exactly.
So now when you say, oh, that person's canceled, and if you don't know him, guess what? You're going to find out who he is. Cancel me. Cancel me, please. Anyways, I didn't like the purple and the pink ones and all that stuff, the muscle figures. I just like the really pink ones. I like the flesh stone ones.
Yeah.
And those were awesome. But anyways, we're doing a live game show here called the Top 9's. It is the topic of the week would be top 9 best horror films. 4 of us have submitted our own personal choices for that list, and we are going to argue, kick, scream, punch, bleed, and remove teeth and appendages until we get down and argue a final 9. It's real simple. The graphics are great. These pictures are done by me. They are for sale. $63 a piece. Somebody out there is you leave a comment and tell me you want to buy. You can have all of them, all 4 of them for $63 a piece. It'll go to a charity of whatever the fuck. We'll figure one out. I have my own charity. I never do anything for since COVID since we can't run events, and it's like, damn, man. But top 9 horror films, best horror films of all times. What did you leave off your list there, Hack? Oh, Hack's not here. Griffin, what did you leave off your list that you just now thinking about?
The Thing, we were talking about creature features before, and The Thing was on my list and just narrowly missed it. And a personal favorite, but it wouldn't have made the top 9. But Blood Diner gets an honorable mention because you always remember seeing a woman get her head deep fried like a funnel cake.
Crispy. I left off the Stuff by accident because I used to love the Stuff, and I put things on my list, which we're all going to reveal here in a second, that just I watched time and time again. Like they were comfort films, you know.
Yep.
So anytime we do a movie list or anything like that, it's always about a comfort film. I also left off a couple that I didn't really consider horror films, but others do, like They Live, Like Your Shirt. Easily would have been on there, but it's a sci-fi movie to me. Little Shop of Horrors is like a family musical to me. It's just, yes, it's horrifying at times. Rocky Horror Picture Show. Yes, there's Eddie getting axed up and all that stuff, but it's just not it's not a horror film. Jake, what do you think? What did you leave off?
I was like him when I heard The Thing. It was like, really? And then I didn't go with Nightmare on Elm Street. That was right there, but I just couldn't put it in the top 9.
Well, let's go ahead and do the opening reveal, starting with Jake. Go ahead and read your list. Oh, and by the way, you're a scary vampire. That looks like you. You got blood all over you. And vampires wear capes with their initials on it, I figured. So.
Well, yeah, you have to now. All right, so my list, Halloween 78, everybody knows. I mean, it changed the whole face of horror. I mean, the way he moved the camera, everything about it. That movie is perfect. Evil Dead 2, again, most of these are, they changed the face of stuff. Evil Dead 2, Sam Raimi was, Evil Dead 1 was great, but 2 is by far the best. Night of the Living Dead, the 68, George Romero. Same thing with Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is on there because that one actually, when I was 13, I went with my cousins to these girls' house, and they had that movie playing, and I had never seen a zombie movie. Well, this girl was trying to make out with me, and I was so blown away by the damn movie that I was pushing her away.
The movie cock-blocked you.
What is this? I did. Subspecies, best vampire ever. Radu is magical. Hellraiser 2, not one. More Pinhead. Plain and simple. Cenobites are everything. Pumpkinhead, that goes without saying. Tucker and Dale versus Evil, I figure y'all are going to hit me on that one. But I feel like it flips the script and everybody should see that. And then Brain Dead. Come on. Really? It's Peter Jackson. Beautiful, wonderful, amazing.
All right, Griffin, let's see what you got. You're a scary mummy. You're a super scary mummy.
Or the Invisible Man.
Could be, yeah.
All right, so we started the same way. Halloween. How
you
can
did,
not
didn't
have that on the list? Friday the 13th. It's iconic. That's the one that started it all. I struggle between this one and 3 because when Jason really became Jason. But I love that first movie. Scream, I think it reignited horror. And, I was a 16-year-old when Scream came out, and that was one of the first ones that introduced me into horror. Hereditary, if you've not seen the performances in that movie, Toni Collette is a treasure who is underrated. Mother, most will disagree
Danzig.
with me on this. Most will disagree with me on this. I'm sure this one gets cut, but this is a favorite of mine for reasons we can get into or not. But Shaun of the Dead, man, so many that I could have put on there. Night of the Living Dead, Shaun of the Dead, Dawn of the Dead. But it's so fun, and it's a great one to show anybody that you want to watch introduced to some horror tropes. Frankenstein, as a kid, I remember going to the library of my school and getting the black and white Universal Horror Monster books and checking them out. And that was the first thing that I remember getting me into horror, and Frankenstein was my favorite of all of those. It Follows, another newer, just brilliant neo-horror film. And Cabin in the Woods, if you haven't seen that, I don't want to say much about it, just go see it.
Nice. I was thinking of like some of the newer ones, like A Quiet Place. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I think both of them were fantastic. I liked them. I liked them a lot. There's another one that what's the one that Netflix did that was terrible?
Cage or Bird Box or some.
Well, that was terrible
Bullock.
too. There's another one where there's a monster you had to be real quiet for. Was it Bird one? That I don't remember, but it was just god awful. But all right, let's go to my list and then we'll ask Hack what he's got. And I'm brand mer brand man. I don't know, whatever. I have got the original Nightmare on Elm Street, which is really the only one that deserves to be on anybody's list. To include the remakes, which deserve to be on nobody's list. Exorcist 3.
New Nightmare.
Exorcist 3. Come on. It's the most awesome psychological film I think I've ever seen, to be honest with you. It's George, I almost said George Patton. George C. Scott is fantastic on there. Brad Dourif is unbelievable in that movie. I picked up where you left off with the Friday the 13th, part 3. That's, you don't have to do it because I got you. I got you. Shaun of the Dead, of course, one of my all-time favorite movies. I'm a big fan of anything Simon Pegg. Have you seen Fantastic Fear of Everything?
Yes.
I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, that
unbelievable.
Funny movie.
Okay.
Should probably be on here as well. But it's not really a horror film, though. It's just a psychological thriller, but I guess there's a difference. Maximum Overdrive. It's a guilty pleasure of mine that I freaking love that movie. I would wear that on a t-shirt. Like you're wearing They Live. Maximum Overdrive is still on. I absolutely would. The Shining, of course. It's one of my all-time favorite movies. It'll be on every movie list that it fits to being on. The Toxic Avenger, the first one in '84. So much fun.
But that's not really horror.
It was.
I would claim that.
I'd say horror. Come on, it's the most violent thing I've ever seen up to that point.
I'm very broad in my definition of horror, though.
Yeah.
Then I've got the original Poltergeist in '82 and Psycho 2. Not Psycho 1. I like Psycho 1. I love Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho 1. But the second one, it answered all the questions, and it was just on my TV constantly. I had a VHS of it. Loved it. All right, let's see what Hack's got here. He's Frankenhack. All right, this prick's got the original Exorcist, the original Halloween, Blood-Sucking Freaks, Cannibal Holocaust, the original Chainsaw Massacre, Wishmaster, House on Haunted Hill in '99, the remake, and he's got Jaws and a movie called Funny Games, which is going to get cut because I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. I'm a little shocked that we don't have a whole lot of doubles. We got Halloween, we got Shaun of the Dead, and I think that's it. Am I missing one?
Yeah, a lot of my cuts are covered here, though, so I'm happy with a lot of that. So they're represented.
You know, sometimes it's good to throw one that you know is going to get cut.
Yeah,
to divert
keep them off
them.
the good stuff.
Exactly. So now we're going to go into round 1, and we're going to fire through this thing pretty good because I think we're all pretty solid in our picks. If anybody at home is watching, there's a few people. We got a few on YouTube, a few more on Facebook. So if you would like to watch or comment your favorite horror movies, please do. Also, you can donate money on YouTube, and we can donate that to a charity like My Pocket. I'm kidding. No, but we're actually doing stuff with Ukrainian people. I got friends over there, so there's some pretty good charities that help out Ukraine. You don't have to give like $1 million or anything. I mean, if you want to, you can. It's not all going to Ukraine, though. Anyway, starting off with, I never start. I'm going to let you guys be the main event. I never start these things, so I'm going to go ahead and take off 2 from each list, and you guys can go ahead and take off 3 from each list since Hack's not here. Cool?
Okay.
Cool. That's how we're going to get over this. I'm going to start with Hack's list because he can't defend himself.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a butcher. This is kind of nice. I like this. This looks really good for like 99 cents or something at a Dollar Tree.
It does.
Oh, it stinks in this one. Oh, wow.
Next time, don't use spray paint.
No, it was in the same room as my cat box. I'm not going to lie. It's gross. Okay, I'm taking off Funny Games, and I'm taking off Blood-Sucking Freaks because I've never seen it. Simple as that. Going to Jake's list. I've never seen Brain Dead or Subspecies.
What?
Oh,
I've never seen them. It's just,
Brain Dead's supposed to get a 4K cut, man. It's a good time to pick it up and experience it.
I will.
Dude,
I will. But right now, I've
it
seen everything
is-
else, and I like everything else.
Oh my god. You are cutting a movie that a guy carries a lawnmower through a bunch of zombies.
That's fantastic. It really is. I want to see it. But at this particular moment, I've not seen the damn thing. So
And you've never
Okay.
seen Subspecies?
never have. I know a couple
Oh.
subspecies, but
Bro,
I
you
actually
got
haven't
to
seen
watch those.
Subspecies. I'll have to check. I'll have to add that one to my list. I don't think
It
I've
was
seen
a
that.
series, and the fourth one sucked. But the first three, awesome. Awesome movies.
on
Hey, the
Chris's
worst
list,
horror movie's still better than a lot of movies.
on Chris's list, I have to do the same thing. There's two that I haven't seen, so I have to
Uh-oh.
X them out.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I
You-
would have got
you-
that one if he didn't.
Oh. Have you seen it?
Yes.
Okay, I am sweating.
And I
This is
will
awful.
never get that 2 hours back.
You guys are like, put it back on.
Ah.
Let's go down right beneath me, right where my penis would be, is where your face is at, Griffin. Go ahead and
Great.
take three off of
Great
everybody's
spot.
list except for your own.
All right.
And we all have to start with
with-
Hack because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting with Hack,
It's easy.
I got to cut Cannibal Holocaust, man.
I agree.
That movie, not much disturbs me, but yeah, that one's got to go. Man, I got to go with the House on Haunted Hill remake. Oh, and I got to cut 3, don't I?
yeah, one more.
All right, I can't put Wishmaster on my top 9.
What? What?
Not top 9. You wasn't on your
Bro.
top 9 either.
Bro, oh my God. Because I forgot about it.
That's great.
We're not talking about me. Okay.
All right, go ahead and dismantle my list.
All right. Maximum Overdrive, man. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. But top 9, yeah.
I can't agree with that, actually.
Toxic Avenger, as fun as it is, as much as I love Trauma, that started it all. Not top 9. And I'll go with Psycho 2 as my third to cut.
Oh, it's so good.
It is, but
It's just, I
then
think
I
if it
gotta
was in,
cut Exorcist or Friday the 13th.
if it was in black and white, I think it may have been better. I don't. Maybe that's what it was, but yeah. Then again, I haven't watched it in a while, so who knows? It may be shits now. All right, now kill Jake.
All right. Hellraiser 2. So it's better than Hellraiser, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I watched Hellraiser and I thought it sucked, and I didn't.
I'm not a fan of the first movie.
Yeah, I wasn't either, which is why I didn't see 2. So I'm going to cut it for now, but I will add it to the list.
Yeah.
You make it tough to cut here. I'm going to cut Halloween because it's on 2 other lists,
Yeah, it's not going.
and that's the only reason I would cut that. And it's got to be one of the zombie flicks.
That's a hard choice.
I'll cut Night of the Living Dead.
That one has to come back. I think that's such a good flick. Man.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Eventually, though, All right, and then let's see here. It's Jake's turn, and I think I'm gonna have to pick another one or something like that because I think my math was off with the hack thing there. So yeah, but you go ahead there, Jake. Starting with the guy that's not here.
All right. So Jaws sucks.
See, I don't think that's a horror movie, to be honest.
No, I don't either.
I do.
It's a fish
It
movie.
is.
I'm going to cut The Exorcist
Hmm.
because I'm with you. The third one's better.
It is good.
Some movies, for its time, it was great, but
The second one's a drizzling shits. The second one is.
now,
Yes.
being from Texas, I'm about to catch a lot of hate because Chainsaw Massacre needs to go. It doesn't belong in the top 9.
Well, here's the thing. Somehow,
That takes it. That's too many.
yeah, that's way too many. How was it? It seemed like the math added up. So
The
anyways,
math added up, but I think the distribution didn't.
yeah, I think it's because there's. Oh yeah, it's stupid.
Because
Anyway,
Hack's not cutting.
what's the last one we took off his list?
Wishmaster.
Oh, it was
Oh,
Exorcist.
I did The Exorcist.
Let's bring that
Yeah.
one back just for now. So he has 3. Okay, now Jake, you can go down to how many does Jake have left? Evil Dead, Dawn of the Dead, and we got to get one more of him.
Yeah, I've got 4.
One more off of Jake's. Griffin, what do you think?
I'm not cutting Tucker and Dale versus Evil because I'm mad at myself for missing that one. I'm not cutting Evil Dead 2, so it's got to be. Wait, I'll have to. Man, Pumpkinhead. It's got to be Pumpkinhead.
Oh, bro.
Of those 3, man, I can't cut any of those.
All right,
I had
now
to cut
I'm-
Pumpkinhead over Night of the Living Dead. I missed that one.
So Jake, now you got to tackle me and then tackle Chris, and I think we got to get one more off of Chris's list too, and then we'll be good.
3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so going on yours, Brandon. You know, I hate to say this, but I'm going to have to leave Shaun of the Dead on both of your lists because I can't cut Edgar Wright. I just can't do it. So it's got
See his new horror flick?
Dude, I want to. I haven't gotten it.
Beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
dude, he can do no wrong. My favorite movie of all time is Baby Driver. Okay, Poltergeist. We'll cut. I've never liked anything from Stephen King, so we're gonna cut The Shining too.
More of a Kubrick thing, but
Yeah, but still.
all right,
And
one
then
more.
one more, or is that it?
One more.
Nightmare on Elm Street just don't belong there.
All
If
right,
it
now
was
go
a top
down
10, maybe.
Go down to Chris and pick 2, and then I'll pick 2. That's how we'll do it.
Okay.
No, you pick 3, and I'll pick 1.
First Friday the 13th. Scream, no.
Ah,
I agree.
I'm not going to touch Cabin in the Woods because that's wonderful. Mother.
I figured that one would go.
That was a distraction one.
That was a fodder.
It's a brilliant film, and if you need to know why, I have to tell you later.
And I'm gonna take off Halloween on his list because it's on 2 other lists,
Yeah.
or I could pick
One
Shaun
other
off.
list right now.
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
take-
it's on one other list.
All right, I'll take off Halloween. Okay, with or without Hack, screw that guy. Just kidding. We got down to our final 12, which I think is actually final 11 because we got Shaun of the Dead on there twice. We got to get rid of 2 now. I'm going to let you guys decide which. Oh wait, no, we got to bring one back.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we do this. You know what? Like I said, I'm half asleep, so
I thought
okay.
you'd done this before.
a few times. Doesn't matter. Doesn't make a difference. There's things that are cooking on the front burners. This is way. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. This is fun. I like doing this. This is fun for the 37 people that watch it, but it's cool. Okay, Hack. Out of all the ones that he has here, out of the ones that he gave me in order, would be his favorite is Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I think is going to make the list, obviously. And his second favorite was Cannibal Holocaust.
Oh, really? He picked those above Wishmaster?
He did.
The
I think his
fucker's
third one was
a
Bloodsucking.
Wishmaster tattoo.
Jake, what are you bringing back?
Let's bring back Pinhead. Or Pumpkinhead.
You just fucked me way up when you said
Yeah, I know. I read
We're
Hellraiser
right next to
right
each
as
other,
everything.
too. All right, I'm gonna bring back. Honestly, The Shining has to be on there. It's the perfect movie for me. Chris,
If I'm bringing back one, I'm going to fight for Hereditary, even though it probably won't make your 9.
all right.
Did you hate Midsummer too?
I didn't even watch it because Hereditary. Kind of like you with Hellraiser. You hated the first one, so
Yeah. All right. Fair.
So I'm going to go ahead and for Hack, his favorite one was Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but we all decided to get rid of Cannibal Holocaust. So can we get rid of that again?
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
down for that.
So he's putting in the original Exorcist, original Halloween, and the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All solid picks that deserve to be on a top 12 list. All right, Jake, which 3 are you putting towards the top 12 list?
Let's see. Damn, I have to cut one of my own.
Isn't that brutal? What a dick game.
Yeah, you suck for this.
Evil Dead 2, Dawn of the Dead, Pumpkinhead, or Tucker and Dale versus Evil Dead?
Dude, I guess I'm going to have to cut Tucker and Dale.
Again, a nice solid list. I haven't seen Pumpkinhead since it probably came out in the theaters, so I don't remember that at all.
It's been
my
a while.
list, I'm putting in Shining, Shaun of the Dead, and Exorcist 3 easily. You kind of can't fuck with
All
that.
right.
Any of the ones that we have left over outside of Pumpkinhead, which I haven't seen in decades. Go ahead, Derek. Chris, what do
So
you got?
Shaun of the Dead's already on there. So I guess Hereditary, Frankenstein, and Cabin in the Woods.
All right. So do we have any doubles?
Mm-mm.
No, I
No,
cut
we
Shaun
don't.
of the Dead out. So
All right. So we got to get rid of 3 now. Off the top of your head, Chris, what are the 3 that you think we should get rid of?
the 3 that we should get rid of. It was even on my list that I brought up in my top 9, but then I've got to cut some of these other ones. Man, I already cut Pumpkinhead off. I probably cut Shaun of the Dead, which is hard for me to do.
Really?
Yeah, and Texas
Tough
Chainsaw
competition.
Massacre. It is.
Jake, what do you think? What 3 do you think you want to get rid of?
Chainsaw Massacre, Shining, and Hereditary. That doesn't belong in the top 10,000.
Right. if I pick 3, I would say Hereditary, Pumpkinhead, and it doesn't matter what else I think. I guess you're getting rid of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So cool. Well, we'll get rid of these. Texas Chainsaw, Pumpkin, and Hereditary. And now we have a top 9. I'm going to go first for 9. This is freaking. I'm gonna have to say the original Frankenstein. It's a mold breaker. It's it's all of those things, but it's from 1931. It's not gonna be hold up against anything else these days. So
Fair enough.
Is that a fair enough from everybody?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. I don't remember where that was.
Wait, so doesn't that mean we only have 8 left?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we have 8 left. That's right.
I was doing the math after removing Frankenstein. My bad. No, don't worry about me.
Don't forget Frankenstein. What's a solid argument for number 8, Jake?
Dude, that's a hard one. I'm gonna say The Exorcist,
The original or Exorcist 3?
the original.
What do you think, Chris?
Shaun of the Dead's still in contention, right?
It is.
So it's on the top 9. So it's deserving of the top 9. It was on my original top 9, but I think it's low in the list. I think I would go Shaun of the Dead because it took what had been done before it and made a great comedy with it, but without what had been done before it, the other ones are going to have to come after that in the list.
So between the original Exorcist and Shaun of the Dead, which Simon and Edgar would be quite proud of being lumped in with, I would go ahead and say Shaun of the Dead would be 8 and then Exorcist 7. You cool on that?
All right, I'll roll with that.
I was born on my birthday when that thing came out. It's craziness. All right, number 6. What are we thinking? Chris?
6. Man, it's not going to be Halloween. Way too early for that. Cabin in the Woods, maybe. Cabin in the Woods would be 6.
Jake?
I'm good with that. Yeah,
Okay. I'm outvoted.
because otherwise you've got Evil Dead 2, Dawn of the Dead, or Exorcist 3, or Halloween, and we know Halloween ain't down on that list.
Are you out of ammo, Chris? Are you out of this thing?
I guess so.
Well, your Halloween's
Hey, the
still
80s
up there.
The 80s, 1, 2, and 3 was from my list, so I still claim victory over 80s movies in the archives.
All right, for number 5, I have to go with anything from 1978. It's Dawn of the Dead. I just think that's a great spot for it. Number 5. It's not better than Evil. I don't know. Evil Dead 2.
I would go Evil Dead at
Evil
5
Dead
and Dawn of the Dead at 4 if I'm placing those two.
See, I would flip those two personally.
Well, I'm gonna agree with.
I would put The Exorcist 3 below both of those.
See, I wouldn't.
I could go with Exorcist 3 at 5.
Well, what's it gonna be? I'll let you guys.
I say Exorcist.
I'll go Exorcist 3 at 5.
Look at his handwriting. All right, so we got rid of Exorcist 3. And now, which I guess we're arguing between 4 and 3 and Evil Dead 2 and Dawn of the Dead. Or if you guys got something else, because Halloween's still on the list.
I think we know where Halloween should go.
But that's it on the list, isn't it?
Um,
Just those 3?
See, I'm going to
Shining
say
is still up
Shining
there?
would be number 2.
Shining.
I would.
Oh no, we didn't.
So I'm going to go the other way and say Halloween number 1, Shining number 2.
Well, we got to get to number 4 first.
Yeah, and then
Is it Evil
3,
Dead
so-
or Dawn of the Dead? Number 4.
I would say Evil Dead at 4, but I think I'm outvoted.
I say Dawn of the Dead would be 4. What do you think, Jake? You're the decision maker.
Yeah.
You're the decider.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think Evil Dead's better. It did more.
What the fuck is that? Dude, I am out of it, man. I'm telling you. So we've got Shaun of the Dead, Evil Dead, Dawn of the Dead, Night of the Living Dead, Tail versus Dead, Brain Dead. Look at all these dead. Oh, yeah. So we're down to Shining and for all the gold, we're giving these people gold. Shining and Halloween, and I'm going to go with Shining first because I never was a Halloween fan. You notice it's not on my list?
No.
You notice it's not on my list? I was a Jason and a Freddy guy more than a Michael Myers guy. That's just I like Halloween. I even like the sequels. that are still going.
So, yeah, but to me, Friday the 13th was the better franchise because not all those Michael Myers movies held up.
Right.
But there is not a better horror movie than the slasher Halloween. So
I liked all the first
Shining
person
too.
stuff and all that. I really did like Halloween.
It changed the whole genre right there.
I like it now. I didn't like it as a kid. I was against it. It was like if you're a wrestling fan, you're a WWE guy or a WCW guy back in those days, you know. I was always a WWF guy, you know, and like that was Friday.
I grew up in the South. I'm a
There you go.
WCW guy.
All right, so I got my vote for Shining as number 1, and you guys are both apparently voting for Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I lose, and that's perfectly fine.
I
We
can't
all
believe you
win in
got
the
it
end.
up that high.
That's what she said. Not recently, but you know. Look at that. And we did this in record time. It's only been 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Last week took a freaking hour to argue this stuff, and now we know why.
Hack.
Hack. It had to be hack. If anybody at home's got a problem with this list, that is your problem. And
it's signed, sealed, it's in stone.
Absolutely.
Sadly, The Shining made the cut.
Every time I do one of these, I have to throw away the board because you can't erase anything. It's ruined.
Yeah.
We should sell
saw
those
that
too
last
for
week.
$87 exactly. So you can buy the pictures for $63 and then buy the board every week for $87. These things are expensive. That's not really bad at all. It's history. This is the official.
To be part of history.
Jake, you got anything to plug that's happened since last week when I last saw you?
Yeah, we're actually shooting new episodes of Herman Monster Hunter, which is our spoof of paranormal stuff on YouTube. You can see it on the Slash and Chill. Dude, it's so much fun. You should definitely go check them out.
I don't want to be a fan. I want to be in the damn thing. Show me what to film it or something. You gotta bring me on board.
Well, the funny thing is with the Herman Monster Hunter stuff, they're on YouTube, but they're special features for the Tapeworm Z. He's a character out of the movie.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's my brain works in a weird way. I do random shit like that. So,
Chris, you got any things you're looking forward to besides WrestleMania? You got how's the mattress business?
Mattress business is good. But no, WrestleMania, my time away, and looking forward to that. So this has been fun.
Sweet. You're fighting Brock this week, right?
Yeah, I would die.
He's a big dude. I've got the usual stuff. You can look at the bottom of the screen. It'll tell you to subscribe to this YouTube page. If you're watching this on Facebook, go to the ASY TV YouTube page and hit the subscribe button because it is a monetized site and we like money. I'm not going to sit there and bullshit you and go, it's this because I appreciate it so much. No, bullshit. I do this for money. Just like people make fries at Carl's Jr. It's like people scoop up dog shit and put it in bags. And this is what I do for money. I'm sorry that I'm, talented as fuck. So I'm kidding. I told you, dude, I slept 1 hour last night and I've been filming goats all day. Okay. So and I thrift shopped today because I was trying to impress a girl, but it's whatever. Anyway, oh yeah, we got this one too. Go to ASY TV on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, or at ASYTV.com. It's only $5 a month. That's 17 cents a day, less than that cup of Starbucks coffee I got earlier, less than that breakfast burrito I bought said girl earlier. And it's there's so much shit coming out, man. We got the 2.0 launch happening in the middle of June. Holy crap. Oh my God, it's echoed big time with that one. Holy crap. Crap. That's crazy. I just want to echo my crap again. But yeah, go there and get my network because it's fun. Lots of cool stuff on there. You guys are awesome, man. Let's each take turns. I know you don't know him, Chris, but let's each take turns saying something bad about Hack, and then we'll get out of here. Jake, you first. You know him better than anybody.
Hack himself is the most famous angry little drunk midget.
Oh, that's good. Chris, just say something like this, something open-ended that could be about anybody, but it's about Hack. Hackenstein. You have nothing bad to say? Did we lose you? We lost your audio, dude. Like right at the end of this, we lose your audio. How? It's good timing.
Oh man, that's my bad. I didn't want to sound over your commercial, man.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm sure you suck, and on a future episode, maybe I'll get to meet you and find out how much.
It sucks so bad. For me, I'm going to do the worst possible thing I can do to hack. I guess I could kick him off the network. He'd probably be a little pissed off with that, but I haven't gotten any new shit in months or years at this point. So it's like hack is like the Hacks horror show on ASY TV is like if I had a really nice house, like not too big, just a really nice house. But then I discover there's like some homeless squatter underneath my porch. That is Hacks horror show. I keep it on there because it's like the dirty secret of it's like you have this nice house, a reputable owner and everything. I like to consider myself. And then you find out I have a sex dungeon with like kidnapped women and bodies and like in my basement somewhere that I didn't really, I knew about, but I just kind of, looked away. That's what I think of hack. I could take them off the network, but I won't do that because I like having that yang to all the good stuff. Yang. But the worst thing I can do to hack is this. Oh, Hackenstein is dead. And of course, we're just fucking with you, Hack. So we love you. Thanks for taking care of your family instead of hanging out with us on a stupid game show that nobody watches. But thank you, Jake. Thank you, Chris. We'll be back. We're not going to be back for 2 weeks because my ass is on the road and I'm not taking the board and the lights and the phone and the computer in my little van where I sleep at night. So we're going to take a couple weeks off, which is good. It's a good thing. Make them miss us, right?
Maybe. Yeah. Oh my God. Hold on.
All right, man. Well, you guys go to sleep. I'm going to go to sleep finally. It's 8:00 right now. So thank you guys for joining me. Actually, no, I got another freaking podcast to do right now. I got to do It's Complicated with Chantel and Brandon. It's a show about sex and relationships. We're recording it, so it'll be out in a few weeks, but damn it. Yeah. Anyways, goodbye, everybody. It's been the Top 9. Subscribe to my freaking channel. Love ya.